electric cars were going to change the world. They were going to clean up our skies and reduce our dependency on oil. Every year, car shows feature flashier, greener technology hailed as the next big thing. But these models haven't taken off on a mass scale. In 1996, General Motors released the world's first consumer electric vehicle. But the EV1 was hampered by battery problems and quickly discontinued. To this day, no electric car has really cracked the mass market. Manufacturing cars is expensive. Car makers need cash for assembly line equipment and spend years testing for safety and emission standards. A new car can cost more than $1 billion to bring to market. With electric cars, millions more are spent developing the technology. Silicon Valley billionaire Elon Musk thought he could change the game with his luxury line of electric cars. But his company, Tesla Motors, has lost $4,000 for every Model S electric sedan sold. Car makers are also competing over which batteries will become the dominant technology. Japan is pushing for hydrogen fuel cells, while China is championing electric batteries. The problem all the models face is a lack of infrastructure for refueling. But critics say spending public money on charging stations is a waste.
The money is simply not there to fund extravagant schemes, which are frankly vanity projects aimed at a very small number of people who have chosen to buy a very expensive vehicle.
These days, rock-bottom oil prices mean conventional vehicles are cheaper to run, and that's more bad news for electric car makers. EV companies get public grants to develop the technology, but it's no match against the trillions of dollars in subsidies given to fossil fuel companies every year, according to the IMF. The good news is it hasn't stopped car makers from pushing boundaries. In Turkey, a group of students from Istanbul University think they've cracked the science, creating one of the most efficient batteries around. Their electric car, the T1, competes in races around the world. It's fast, light, and entirely battery-powered.
So this is the T1 that you've taken to the races. How efficient is this car?
In one charge, we can go in streets more than 500 kilometers. It's just built for the races.
This car traveled across Turkey on a single charge, costing 7 Turkish lira or $2.5 US.
So how long will it be before we see a car like this on the streets? Is that the dream?
We hope, like you said, in 10 or 20 years in all around Turkey, we hope that with our cars in the streets. But for this, we need money or something like that.
The science and the cars are here, but electric vehicles won't be flooding our roads until consumers see them as a necessity, not a luxury, nor the dream they've always been. Sandra Gathmann, The Newsmakers.